Salesforce is a publicly traded company. Please make any purchasing or architecture decisions based on our generally available features and information, and not on any forward-looking statements that may be made during this presentation. This video brought to you by AppExchange Technical Enablement. Welcome to Overview, the first in the 2GP Deep Dive Features and Use Cases series. These videos provide an in-depth look at the features and use cases for second-generation packaging. My name is Vivek M. Chawla. I'm a principal ISV platform expert at Salesforce. I'm a certified application architect and advanced platform developer, and I've been designing and building software for over 20 years. I joined Salesforce in 2015, where I've been fortunate to work with a lot of great partners on the AppExchange team. And in my current role as an ISV platform expert, my job is to help partners understand, adopt, and build better apps with the technologies I cover. And the technology that partners are most excited to talk to me about is second-generation managed packaging. Now, what I've discovered in my conversations with partners is that the excitement about 2GP is often tempered by the challenge of figuring out the right strategy for adopting it. This is especially true for partners who've already published one or more apps on the AppExchange. And that's because successfully adopting 2GP requires buy-in and investment from developers, product owners, and DevOps. Now, as I've talked to these stakeholder groups, I've observed some patterns in the roadblocks they face. For developers, there's a lot of excitement about 2GP, but they're not always sure why they're excited, other than the fact that it's next gen. Even when they understand the benefits, articulating them to other stakeholders can be incredibly difficult. And because of that difficulty, product and business owners have a hard time justifying investment in the adoption of 2GP. From their point of view, if 1GP is working just fine, why would you go changing something that isn't broken? Now, for DevOps folks, things are even more interesting because they're the ones that are going to have to put all of this together. And it doesn't help that most discussions about 2GP focus on features that benefit developers, leaving DevOps with an uncertain path to unclear value. And if DevOps isn't on board, then nobody's going to go anywhere. And that's why I've created this first installment in the 2GP Deep Dive series. I want to take developers, product owners, and DevOps on a deep dive into the features and use cases of 2GP. Now, you might be part of a large team where lots of people work in specialized roles, or you might be part of a smaller team where everybody's got to wear multiple hats. Either way, my goal is to help you think through these features from all three of these points of view, because that will help everyone on your team understand and align on the value of 2GP. And frankly, there is a lot of value. The label second generation is well applied here, and that's because there's been an evolutionary leap forward compared to classic packaging. And there are 5 key features that exemplify this: 100% source-driven package development, declarative package configuration, flexible version management, multiple packages in the single namespace, and package bundles. Now remember, these are all new features that are unique to second-generation packaging. And once you understand all of them, my hope is that your team will feel empowered to say yes to adopting 2GP. Now here's how this video series is going to help you get there. First, we'll make sure everyone on your team starts on the same page with a quick overview of Salesforce DX and our classic first-generation packaging, also called 1GP. Now, if you're already familiar with these topics, feel free to jump ahead to the next video in the playlist, because that's where we'll be taking an in-depth look at the features that are unique to 2GP and explore some of their use cases and see how they compare to 1GP. Now, to make things easier, each feature has its own video in this playlist, and that means you can watch them all in order, or you can jump directly to the features that you most want to learn about. Then, after we've looked at the features of 2GP, we'll explore the timelines involved in adoption and highlight the risk and reward of typical adoption scenarios. And when we're done, I'll close things out by highlighting some of the other resources that our ISV platform experts and technical evangelists have created to help you succeed with 2GP. So by the end of the series, you and your team should have the information needed to draft a 2GP adoption strategy for your organization. To learn more about the features and use cases of second-generation packaging, check out all of the titles in this video series. You can also use the 2GP Deep Dive Trail Mix to find additional resources about second-generation packaging. Finally, registered Salesforce partners can join the Managed Packages group in the partner community. It's the best place to ask questions and get up-to-date information about first and second-generation managed packages. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss out on any of the great content by Salesforce developers.